If you might have started that rumour, but anyway, we'll move on. You've got a huge love for Australia. We've interviewed you on this show a whole bunch of times because of you coming out here. We must have done something right. Are you looking forward to coming back?
Yeah, definitely looking forward to coming back. Obviously, doing The Voice, I got to really know Australia in a different way, you know, not just like with Culture Club, it was always quick tours, you know, but with doing The Voice, I had quality time in your wonderful country, and it's quite like home in a weird sense.
In what way?
Well, the people are very, I think there's a kind of UK vibe in Australia. People just say it like it is. There's no like, maybe more of a South London thing where I come from. You know, just people who say what they think, you know. It's like Australian therapy is get over it.
All right, then, in that theme, Boy George, or BG, if I can go there, I think for me, one of the coolest aspects of watching those old clips of you was how you were such a significant artist at such a young age. But I wonder what you think when you see videos of yourself back in the 80s?
I think to myself, I wish I knew what I knew now, because I would have had so much more fun. I would have been so much more audacious if I'd known what I know now. But it's like looking at another person. She's fierce. Who is she?
Well, Boy George, I want to talk to you about that because when I look back at those clips, it's so obvious in all of those newsreels that you've always had this intelligence, this personality. Do you think that that humour and that flamboyance, I guess, has kind of helped you navigate some of the tougher areas of your career?
I would say my sense of humour has been my saving grace. Having the ability to laugh at yourself, particularly in our game, the fame game makes you lose your mind a bit. And, you know, it's not that you necessarily change, but people change the way they treat you. So you have to kind of, at some point, make a deal with being in the public eye and just go, right, how am I going to do this better? I think I've got better at it.
I would say so. I think you're a wonderful TV host. You're very, very good in reality TV. I'm trying to get Waleed on board.
Sorry, George, it's nothing against you. It's just that I won't watch anything on another network.
Exactly. He's a company man.
Well, then you can book me for your network. I'm fine.
That's a good offer.
Wonderful.
That's why you're here.
Boy George, I wanted to talk to you about the relationship with your bandmates. It's been widely documented as having quite a few ups and downs. I can relate with my co-host, definitely. What is it going to be like on the road with them again?
Well, Roy and Mikey obviously have been in the band. You know, they've continued to be in the band, that's what I meant to say. And John has left the band and he's suing us. And, you know, it's like an ugly divorce. What can I say, you know? But, you know, I felt like John just didn't love being in Culture Club, and I do, as you'll see when I come to Australia. I mean, you know, he seemed to be bored by it, so we asked him to leave.
And then he sued. All right. It's like every other band story. This, of course, is part of...
You know, the thing is, John didn't really fight to be back in the band. You know what I mean? Right. He gave up too easily.
Right.
Like he did in our relationship.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'm not sure if this is an interview or a therapy session at this point.
It's Australian therapy. Just get over it.
Yeah, get over it. Perfect. Get over it, Sheila.
It's sort of timely, the Culture Club coming here, because 80s nostalgia, the 80s revival is just huge at the moment. And there are so many 80s acts coming. There just seems to be something in the air. Everyone loves the 80s. Why do you think that is? What's special about that decade?
I think that people always love music that takes them back to when they were teenagers, when they were first discovering relationships, love, fashion, all of those things. And I think the 80s just gave everyone sort of freedom, particularly for guys. It was like, I don't have to hide in the corner. You know, look at all the fuss now about drag. I mean, what am I? What's Dame Edna Everage? I mean, you gave us the best drag queen in the universe, the best Australian drag queen ever.
Well, speaking of royalty, we were actually talking a little earlier about the royal coronation, Boy George. Now, Prince Harry has a +1 available. So are you looking to offer him your services?
No, you know what? I've never really done a royal function. I've sort of always been a bit too scandalous for royalty. You know, I've been an ambassador for the Prince's Trust a few times, but as a rule, I don't get roped in for royal events. Even though I'm fully prepared. I'm fully prepared at all times.
Well, there seem to be some gaps on the Coronation entertainment bill, so I reckon you might be a chance.
Yeah.
For all the details to see Boy George and Culture Club live in concert, head to our website. In the meantime, would you please thank Boy George?
Thank you so much.
Oh, wonderful. That is it for tonight. Please thank Kat Feeney. Stick